All right, this is my take on the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard saga. And as a warning, this can be triggering. So, right off the back, I would say that I knew that there was more to this story than there was presented. I am not a fan of either one. I do like Johnny Depp. I do think he's a good actor, but I am not one of his fans. So I came into this with a unbiased perspective. I have not been keeping up to date with their drama. I didn't even know they were married. So their drama has been going down since 2016, but they met in date around 2012, I think. And so I came into this. I'm like, okay, so 22, we having this lawsuit, and I'm like, right immediately, I'm like, there has to be more to this story. I don't think Johnny Depp would just abuse her just because he's some psychomaniac serial killer. So I I felt like I thought that maybe he hit her once or twice and then she reported it as abuse so that she can get some type of advantage or to get revenge on Johnny Depp for having this divorce. Women can be spiteful like that, and men too. But I'm just saying in this context, she's a girl, so it's woman. Um, and this turned out to be the pretty much true. Now I don't even know how many times Johnny Depp defended himself against Amber Heard, pushed her, whatever. But from my understanding, Johnny Depp was not abusive in any way. If he was abusive, it was reactionary or self-defense. Sort of like when someone slaps you in the face, you slap them back, or when someone yells, you have two options. You diffuse it or you yell back. And I'm really disgusted by Amber Heard's actions because even if Johnny Depp supposedly hit her once or twice or pushed her, he was good to her in the relationship. Based upon my understanding, he was very good to her. He did his best to take care of her. He let her friends and family come into his penthouse for free. And they went, I'm pretty sure he paid all, the extra bonuses on the trips and this and that. And then when they divorced, she turns around and says that he abused her. That's a stab in the back. Now I'm sure they had some drama and problems in the relationship, but Johnny Depp wasn't saying, "Oh, Amber, she um he didn't announce what Amber did to Johnny. Johnny could have pressed charges against her in so many ways, and he didn't do that. But Amber is the one who was making these allegations. I really don't know why. Either to get revenge, or to she felt like she lost him, so she couldn't really benefit from Johnny in terms of boosting up her career and making more money. But she still wanted to use him in the sense that she now said that he abused her, and that's one way that she can still use him to further his career and make money out of it. I just think the whole thing was disgusting. Because even if Johnny Depp slapped her once or twice, or pushed her once or twice, defensively or aggressively once or twice, this is not something that you announce to the world for. Like, especially to someone who's been good to you for an X amount of time. Like, yes, you probably had drama in the relationship. Yes, it might have been abusive both ways. Or I believe she was the primary abuser, and he was defensive reaction. He reacted to her abuse. So whatever abuse that she did, he reacted to it. I think he was the good guy in the story, and she was more the bad one. It doesn't mean Johnny Depp was perfect. We're not saying Johnny Depp is perfect. I'm not saying Johnny Depp is perfect. All I'm saying is that Johnny Depp is not a criminal. from my understanding and my point of view, he is not a criminal, and he did not do these crimes that she allegated. And I thought this was just ridiculous. Like, this girl is saying that he raped her and he abused her and this and that. To me, that's just a big stab in the back for everything that Johnny Depp did for her. He bought her a horse, trips, house. Oh my God. Like, she saved so much money. And then also, because she's married to Johnny Depp, she has access to all these people who are well connected. So it advanced her career. She made money. She saved money. And this is why I am so I just can't believe, why would you do that to someone who was so good to you? Maybe he did, like, let's just say he did slap her once or twice aggressively. All right, like, why are you announcing your business to the world? She's not saying everything that he did for her. She doesn't say all the good things that Johnny Depp did for her. No. She just said, "Oh, Johnny Depp was abusive to her." But how about all the good things that he did for her? And it just makes me so mad and annoyed, because you can sort of tell that this story was just not fully true. Now, when I was watching the trial, I didn't know how much she was a liar. This girl lied about virtually everything. Virtually everything. She got people to essentially conspire against him, to commit perjury and lie for her. This what she did to Johnny Depp is essentially so many crimes. This is like, she can go to jail for this. She committed perjury. She committed glassing in Australia, blackmailing, extortion. Um, what else? I mean, she assaulted him, but that's not really the biggest one. There's just so many things that she did that could be charged and she can go to jail for. But instead, Johnny Depp sued her for defamation. And I thought that was most interesting because it's very weird that. Here's the thing. Amber Heard is very guilty. She has done a lot bad, and she definitely did defame Johnny Depp. I 100% believe that. She spread rumors to the internet and to her friends and family and to everyone to essentially defame this guy. But this lawsuit was about the article, about the Washington Post op-ed. And the argument that they can make is that, how much damage did this Washington Post really do? And to be honest, I don't think that the Washington Post was as big of a deal and had that much of an impact as a standalone thing. But I think in context, when you put it all together, that she went to the paparazzi, she fabricated evidence, um, she was the one making these false accusations and false claims. So she did defame him, and I was worried that Johnny Depp will lose this case due some weird technicality of, oh man, the Washington Post wasn't that big of a deal. And honestly, I don't think it was that big of a deal. It was 700 words. I do think it had some impact, but probably not $10 million worth of impact as a standalone thing. But when you put everything that she did together, she's guilty, and she defamed him no matter how we want to approach this, no matter how we want to look at this. Again, she did so many crimes against, to him that she could be charged for. And in fact, she got lucky that he only sued her for defamation. And defamation, I think, is a weird one. Like, I don't know how defamation works. Like, why couldn't he just say that she defamed him over 6 years or something, or whatever, or some sort of liability, general liability, because that would have been an easier case to win. I was worried for Depp that he might lose because of some sort of weird technicality, Like I said, I don't think the Washington Post was that detrimental to Johnny Depp by itself. But when you combine everything that Amber Heard did, which was basically publicly announcing that she was being abused by Depp, and then basically everyone assumed that Depp did it. Yes, that was defamatory, and she is guilty of that. So I was concerned that the op-ed would they would be like, oh well, you know what, she did all these things, but the op-ed wasn't so detrimental. And I'm glad that the juries did make the right decision because she is guilty. She did defame him, but the argument can be made that the op-ed wasn't that detrimental to his fame and reputation and whatnot. So yeah, this is my take on the Amber Heard and Depp thing. I thought it was very interesting. I was very hooked on this case for a month. It was definitely interesting. This was one of the best TV shows I've seen in a minute. Like, oh my god, I was hooked to this. It was like a TV show. It was very interesting. So let me know what you think about the Depp versus Amber thing. Um, I think that it also, what I find fascinating about it's not that it was just two celebrities. It was that it incorporates a lot of social issues at the heart of the matter, such as sexism. Men are guilty. Women are the victims. Um, men is the abuser. Women are always the victim. And also, we also see how the media tries to spin the narrative about, because we watched the trial, so we know what happened. We saw what happened. Yet the media spins the whole story around like as if we didn't watch the trial. And there was a lot more to this that I don't remember right off the cuff. So, anyways, let me know what you think on the comments section down below.